Pleasure to invite our valedictorian to step forward to present her address.
Hello, Mr. President, Board of Trustees, honored guests, families and friends, students, class of 2017. We made it. Before even starting with my speech, which you probably expect to be kind of smart because it's coming from the mouth of a valedictorian, I want to remind you and warn you that my blonde hair color is natural. Jokes aside, I want to say that I'm incredibly honored and grateful to stand in front of you today and try to represent each one of you, but also speak from my point of view and my ACS experience. I myself can say that ACS has become my second home, not only because I've spent most of my free time here as well, but because of my friends that turned into my second family, because of my mentors and teachers who have all left a mark in my mind, because of the whole welcoming environment here that shaped me as an individual, that made me who I am today. ACS has taught us a lot, not only academically, but also has given us lessons that I myself will remember forever. For example, we're now very experienced in pulling all-nighters, sleeping for 3 hours and a half and then enduring a whole day at ACS. I bet we'll be fantastic workers one day. Let's hope it's in the near future. It made us young Napoleons who can multitask and do all their homeworks and essays the night before they're due, and try to maintain a social life, at least try. It has taught us that no matter if it's an analysis paragraph or an essay, doing each for 1 hour is actually possible. Sorry, Miss Norwood. We also became amazing readers with an extraordinary ability to skim large chunks of text or just reading the first and last lines of the paragraph before a pop quiz in English literature. Seriously speaking, ACS is the community that has taught us what it means to work in a group, what teamwork actually is. It succeeded to instill in us the sense of belonging to a community, where you feel as an essential part of the whole. It taught us how to not be afraid to express our opinion and stand firm with our position, and not be afraid to give back to the community. It's okay to disagree as long as we have the necessary arguments to support our position. In 8th grade, we came here as an overly excited bunch of podgitas, as we were called by the older students. Well, we didn't mind standing in the end of the line on the cafe and seeing how 11 and 12 graders were skipping the line. We were those students who had no idea what to expect, how to adapt, how to behave. One of my biggest struggles actually was not to memorize all the phrasal verbs in Ms. Tsvetkova's class, which were quite a lot, to be honest. But to memorize the password to my locker. And not only to memorize it, but to learn how to rotate the padlock in order to open it. Thank God I had amazing friends who helped me every time. It was tough. In 8th grade though, I didn't realize how lucky we were to have lockers, despite the hardships to open them, because well, in 12th grade, none of us was lucky enough to win a locker in the lottery. This year, though, made me realize that ACS provided us with the most important locker password in our lives. I decided to call it 1217, the first 2 digits being the last ones of the year we came here, and the second 2 digits being the last ones of the year we graduate. 1217 is the locker which can't open any of the lockers in Sanders or Science. 1217 is a password which can open, however, a movable locker, one that we're always going to carry in our hearts, near and dear to us. One that holds all our memories, knowledge, experiences, and friends from ACS close to our heart, even miles away. Even after years of separation, we're still going to remember this password, which can open our locker of ACS experiences and remind us of the ACS community to which we will belong forever. The community that we've built together will always be a part of us. Now it's time, dear classmates, to move on, but with a password for a movable locker in our hearts. Once again, we made it, believe it or not, and that would have been possible without our teachers, our counselors, the administration and stuff. Congratulations, class of 2017. I know that each one of us has the potential to do great things. And I want to say, or rather sing, what a surprise, one last thing. We are the champions, my friends. And we kept on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. Class of 2017.